The iconic tagline for the revolutionary 1979 sci-fi horror film, Alien. A film which transformed the industry and community with its groundbreaking visuals, representation, and exploration of mentality and society through its atmospheric tension and unforgettable plot devices.
I'm a real science fiction fan. I've got hundreds of science fiction books at home, and I think this is going to be a science fiction classic.
Did you know that this was an R-rated movie when you brought him?
Yes, we did.
Are you sorry you brought him?
Yes, I am.
The story follows a spaceship crew responding to a distress signal on a desolate planet, encountering a deadly extraterrestrial creature that infiltrates their ship. The crew battles the creature, but are quickly defeated by it, the two species fighting for survival. Eventually, main character Ripley is left as the sole survivor, managing to take down the alien and emerge victorious.
This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo.
Alien was considered the first and greatest space horror film made, with its setting, visuals, and reference to real-world problems through its unique scope, not only shaping the film industry, but community values, perspectives, and attitudes upon release. Narratives are the scaffolding of the human mind, influencing how we see ourselves and our perceptions of the world around us. They contextualize experiences, providing meaning to our existence. Journalist Ben Dohetry discussed the influence of storytelling on our communities. He communicates that narratives not only reflect community values, but actively construct them, influencing attitudes and norms. They are the lens at which we interpret reality, creating understanding and connection. Thus, narratives serve as a crucial medium for transmitting culture, experiences, and encouraging individual growth. Looking back to the film, Alien is a narrative rich in perspective and values, reflecting and inspiring the communal attitudes of its time. An example of this is where director Ridley Scott explores themes of the unknown, fear and vulnerability.
And the alien is something my character doesn't know what it is, I don't know enough about it to know how to be afraid of it, you know? I don't know really how it works or what motivates it. I can't make any assumptions about it. So it's really the terror of the unknown that to me was the way I plugged into it. Something that's after you, and you can't reason with it.
Resonating with audiences who grappled with similar anxieties by presenting it as a battle against a deadly creature, subtly referring to mental turmoil and trauma. As the film progresses and the characters die off, the setting slowly gets more unsettling, quiet, and claustrophobic.
Everything was so claustrophobic on that set. I mean, there's the engine room. Well, that's fine. But connected to that is the corridor. Connected to that was the cafeteria. Connected to that was the hospital. It was all connected, the ship.
This is highlighted in the shaft scene towards the end of the movie. The claustrophobic setting and the cinematography, paired with unnerving melodies, intensified the sense of mental confinement and representation of mental turmoil to resonate with the broader community.
Combination of elements of the sound. I think the sound is very important, you see in the film, and I think the sound evokes certain fears in the audience, and therefore I think they've seen, and they think they've heard, and they think they've witnessed.
Secondly, the film has a deep sense of equality and representation, influencing a change in the 70s attitudes of the time and their perspectives, represented by the characters, primarily main character Ripley.
And I like the idea of women functioning under those circumstances with the same degree of strength as men.
Her survival instinct and leadership qualities subvert stereotypes and empower audiences, uniting people under equality and forming a new identity within the attitudes of many people. The film also included a rather diverse cast, further communicating the values of racial and gender unity. Many found their place in the world through these modern attitudes and perspectives, as Ridley Scott represented his ideas of empowerment in his characters, making Ripley an icon of the sci-fi genre. Moreover, we also see many references to negative aspects of society, challenging values and attitudes when it comes to these aspects. The theme of corporate greed is represented in the android character who manipulates the crew to ensure the survival of the alien for the profit of the corporations on Earth, prioritizing profit over welfare. This serves as the drive for the story, encouraging an attitude of hope and courage within the community to fight back against corporate greed, and to instill values of connectivity within the community. The plot further communicates the immoral side of capitalism and the literal product of the greed of humanity, though concealed in a righteous disguise.
You still don't understand what you're dealing with, do you? Perfect organism.
You admire it.
In a damn company. What about our lives, you...
Alien continues to inspire audiences with its depiction of ordinary individuals confronting extraordinary challenges with bravery and determination. The movie effectively proves the point Dihitri made in his quote, connecting people and serving as an important narrative which has shaped values, attitudes, and perspectives of audiences worldwide and the understanding of ourselves, emphasizing unity, survival, and the power of hope and resilience in all of us.